See, the older we get, John, we got to have minerals. When you're in your 40s and up, then you got to start consuming minerals. Now, the youngsters from, I guess, 13 on up to, about the 30s, they can have the vitamins, multivitamin, stuff like that. But we need minerals, stuff like black seed oil, stuff like the sea moss. Shout out to, all of the sea moss people that's making all them sea moss things. Man, I'm talking about they make strawberries, they make all types of stuff. Jamila Dukes used to sell sea moss. Right on, and still sell the sea moss. Holla at Jamila Dukes if y'all want some sea moss. All right, it contains 98% of the minerals that we need for the human body. Right on. All right.
Okay. So let me ask you this now, based on what you said earlier about the diet, and I think you said something about the red meat. So red meat is recommended or not recommended? Is that for a certain age group or a certain sex or a certain religion? What is it about the red meat?
Really, your body is not, as a human being, is not designed to consume meats, period, because
any kind of meat.
Right. I mean, these teeth are designed to eat stuff like apples and oranges and stuff like that, and fruits and vegetables and stuff. Now, we don't have the canine teeth used to rip flesh. And if you notice, our hands are just like primates. They're built for grabbing and peeling and stuff. It's not really the claw and the, and tear and you understand what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, you put a baby in the room with a rabbit and an apple. What he go? I bet he go pet the rabbit and eat the apple. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's no different. If we can slowly wean our way away from meats, and I myself, I'm still a carnivore. I still eat meats. You understand?
So are you telling me that we can stop going to the doctor's office, stop going to the hospital, stop going to all these medicine doctors and getting all these type of stuff based on the diet?
Absolutely.
The diet. So in other words, the health is your wealth.
Your health is your wealth.
So we need to stay more with the fruits and the vegetables.
That's right.
The alkaline waters, kind of explain that to, again, I just want to make sure the people know.
Now, alkaline water, what he's talking about, it cleans you out at a cellular level, all right? You also have trillions of cells in your body that also needs cleansing. Alkaline water cleanses the body to the point where it makes the body alkaline. Now, for diseases cannot function. Now, I don't care if it's virus or diseases in a body that's totally alkaline. Dr. Sabi was saying things about foods and herbs and seeds that alkalize the body and stuff like that. Now, we'll do a whole lot better if we were taught these things in school. But see, when we were in school, they taught us about the 4 food groups. And each and every one of them 4 food groups will tear you up. Dairy, I just talked about dairy. The meats and poultry. We just talked about meats and poultry. It produces mucus, right? And then you got the breads with the GMOs and stuff like, what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? You got so much that they put, man, all that's found on pizza. The whole 4 food groups that technically is found on pizza.
Right.
You dig? So yeah, a lot of the things that they don't teach us in school, or some things we got to unlearn that we've learned in school, we got to learn about them hard to pronounce words like soursop or ashwagandha, and stuff like that. See, when you say words like that and stuff, and ashwagandha help you start, man, you won't be nervous. You won't be, all that stuff go out the window and stuff when you on that ashwagandha, man. You think clear, but you would rather put your child on stuff like Ritalins and stuff like that. You see, now the body is getting a foreign medicine, and they don't know what to do with it sometimes. And now you got what you call side effects. You know what I mean? If you would just eat kidney beans, you won't have to take the kidney medicines that's going to give you the side effect of erectile dysfunction. You feel me? And even to speak on that, you understand what I'm saying? Even to my fellas who experiencing stuff like ED, because a lot of people don't talk about that. A lot of people thinking they shame for that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you, ED is a warning sign. These bodies the blood is not passing through the body or to that certain area like it's supposed to. And if you go and taking something to assist that while God already trying to shut you down until you get your diet right, until you get yourself together. Now, what to heal that is 14 days to 31 days of fasting. No red meats and nothing but fruits and veggies. and watch him wake up. Understand what I'm saying?
See, so Ray, I want you to pay close attention to my best friend, my good friend, my doggone side man, Bernard Gracie. Has some good information for you, but I also don't want you to forget. Don't want you to forget about my good friend Demetrius Johnson. Beverly's Body Butter. She has whipped Senate shea butter, tropical, mint, mango, island paradise, strawberry. Give her a call at 706-564-5335, 706-564-5335. But no, I want to know, why are we so sick? So in other words, when I say why are we so sick, why are the people somewhat scared? Why they're not scared to the point when they go to the doctor say, okay, you got to do this, you got to do that, and we don't even take the advice of what the doctor's telling us. So what is it? What is it that you and maybe other personal trainers are not getting to the persons to listen, heal their body, get their body back in good shape, and maybe live a long life? So what is your struggle?
My struggle is this. It's the person who comes in and their bodies are clearly telling you what's wrong with them. If they on too many starches, if they're not getting no sleep, if they're not getting enough water, that body shows you. That body talk too. And the most frustrating thing is for when a person comes in there and they say, and I'm saying, okay, well, I noticed you've been eating bread, because with type O's and certain, it gets a certain type of way. Their body experiences inflammation when they eat fried food. Even if it's potato chips, they get swole. Even their ankles get swole sometimes. So they're showing me the signs, but they're telling me they're not eating it. You understand? And then when you scroll up on your Facebook status, it's a whole tray of ribs, or it's a whole tray of, just some pork chops, or just some BS. You feel me? But you just told me you don't do this and do that. You understand? But no, that was just for that day. You know what I mean? But sometimes, man, that's the most frustrating thing. And when you tell them better and you take time out of your day and time out of your life to tell them what to heal them and what to prevent them from going back into that darkness, and they don't do it.
Frustrating.
It's frustrating.
Frustrating. Now let me ask you another frustrating question. Mm-hmm. A few years ago, we had something going on that went around the whole world. The whole world was affected by this particular frustration.
Right on.
So the frustration I'm referring to is the pandemic.
Absolutely.
So when the COVID hit the world, hit the globe. So when the pandemic hit the world, hit the globe, and it also hit Jay's Place Barbershop, I had to shut down. I couldn't make the clippers hum or the chair spin. So when it hit the elite, how did that affect you? Because again, nobody can come in your presence and do the stretches, do the workouts, do the jumping jacks. So how did the pandemic affect you to keep going? Because at that time, nobody wasn't doing nothing.
Sure wasn't. And the thing about it too, they were still charging me rent for my building. Yeah, but they weren't playing. So one thing about it is, when I started my business, I started outside. I started at May Park Community Center. Shout out to James Riles for giving me that opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Susan Slaughter. Shout out to James Riles. Shout out to Johnny Jones. You understand? Yeah. So I started out outside. And what it did, the pandemic took me back to my roots. I started doing personal one-on-one trainings in people's driveways. You dig? I come in with my truck and turn your driveway into a whole obstacle course. You understand what I'm saying? We grew up watching Nickelodeon, Double Dare, all that. Man, come on, man. Listen, I'll work you out with cigarette butts, man. So I'll find a way to make you move. You understand what I'm saying? So it's no excuses. It's no excuses. During the pandemic, a lot of people had to learn a lot about themselves. And we did learn a lot about ourselves. You understand? In a sense, it made us stronger,
So the pandemic, you took advantage of the pandemic.
I had to.
You made it work for you. You made it work for you.
Right on.
So that being said, there's a TV show that used to come on a long time ago. I don't know if it still comes on now, but it definitely comes on, and I had a chance to watch it numerous of times. The TV show was called The Biggest Loser. The Biggest Loser now, right Bernard. Who in your memory is your biggest loser? Because again, when these people come to you, they come to you to make me look like him, make me look like her. So sometimes you wonder, like, can I really get this woman to lose all this weight? So I just want to know. I know.
Yes,
but
sir.
the people want to know, who is the biggest loser up under your tutelage?
Oh man, I've had a lot of good people that came through there, survived the program, but it's one that stands out above all of them. And I think the community knows him too. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put a hit out on him today too. Matter of fact,
hit him out.
Yeah. His name is Mr. Patrick Sturgis. Now, Mr. Patrick Sturgis lost 140. It might be close to 150 pounds. Okay. And he's a taxi driver around here, and he's taxi driver number 12. Now, the other day I recorded him with some Popeye chicken. And yeah, man, I had some Popeye chicken. Yeah, and Pat likes some Skittles.
Like some grease.
Yeah, but the thing about it was sometimes when you on a run like that and you're a cab driver or you a CDL driver, man, the only place you got is that gas station or that fast food place. You understand what I mean? You understand what I mean? That's when you have to meal prep and you have to take, your health with you in a bag sometimes. And it's worth it. Sometimes even on the fly, I know you probably cutting hair, especially on a Saturday, man. You jumping, man. You understand what I'm saying? So you probably need something to hold you over sometimes.
Right.
So the best thing is to know what to put inside the bodies, because you got to remember that after 28 days of putting a certain thing in your body starts to become what you're putting into your body.
Again, I already know, but again, the people want to know these answers to this question. So if Patrick lost almost 150 pounds up under you,
right on,
up under
during 8 months,
and
he lost, he was on 3 diabetic shots, 3 to 5 insulin shots a day,
man,
and he had high blood pressure and he was taking the pills. We got Pat off of all of that stuff. See, now you see why I'm putting the hit on him. Because I want to protect my work, right, and I want to keep my friend out of that ER. You see what I'm saying?
But now this leads me to my question.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about elite fitness? What is it about Gracie elite fitness to the point where somebody told Pat about you? Now Pat probably said, "Man, he ain't." But again, for Pat to come see you, mm-hmm, and for you to make the results or get the results that you got, what is it? Watch me lick my fingers now. What is your secret sauce? What is it that you got that I can't tell the person? Matter of fact, you know what I tell a person that want to lose weight?
What's that?
Google it.
Wow.
Google it and they'll tell you everything.
That's one way right there,
they'll tell you everything you need to know. So how in the hell, Bernard, you think you got the secret sauce for people to follow you different locations from outside to inside to the driveway to the parking lots? What is it about you? Because again, you don't know more than Mr. Google know, do you?
Mm. Oh, no. Absolutely
What's
not.
your secret sauce?
Like I tell you, it's all divine wisdom. The body is the subconscious mind. I build a person from the inside out. You understand what? Your greatest version is that G in the middle right there. The arms on the side is your body. The crown is your mind. The greatest version, I start from the inside because everybody got a fire in them. Everybody got something burning in them. And when you come to me, I don't care how big it is. I'm supposed to throw logs on it, gas on it, whatever to make that fire bigger and to make you understand that you're like a fraction of God in human form. You feel me? What they say, God's name is I am. So when you say I am, or I am fat, or I am not going to lose this weight, now you're using God's name in vain. That makes sense?
Make a lot of sense.
Yeah, man. So what I do is I build off of your character. Even if you don't have character, I'll make one for you. You come in there, you end up getting a nickname or anything. You understand? And now we got something to build off of. And once you build off of that, man, it's hard to tear it down, man. Listen, man, I done made a lot of people strong. And they ain't the strongest and they ain't the fastest, but it's a mentality that makes them go, you understand? Like if they were, they gonna fake it till they make it, or they gonna keep doing it until it happen.
Okay. Now listen, Bernard, I want you to be very aware of my good friend Alan Odom, pond maintenance.
Right on.
Tree removal.
The tree man.
Tree man, I'm talking about cut your grass. If you need him, just give him a call at 706-294-8493. Again, at 706-294-8493. Alan Odom with pond maintenance. Bernard, let me tell you, the last time I came into your gym, I was working out just for a few minutes. But now, what would you recommend for a person that never works out? Is it stretching a part of it? Is it just eating? Is it a little bit of everything? So what all we need to really be a mind of just getting started? Because the hardest thing is to start.
Okay. If you're just getting started and you're a highly obese person, let's start by walking. All right. Now, if you're a man, I want you to squat before you start your walk. a lot of our testosterone as men is located in our hamstrings. So every time you squat, you shooting just a certain amount of a testosterone up into your system, right? All right. Now, another thing, because it's all a science to all of this. Now, if you're gonna walk, I would say if you want to make your legs smaller, let's go on flat land. If you want to make them stronger, let's go up a hill. All right, but walking is imperative to my highly obese people that's trying to start off losing weight first. All right, once you have gotten to a certain point, you about 30 pounds down, this and that, let's try a push-up or two, and then start putting the squat into it, and then start doing the walk at the back end. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let's start gradually on the bunny slope and then work our way up into jabs and almost a backflip and all this type of stuff.
Okay.
You feel me?
I got you. Now,
Yeah.
So now you are considered a certified personal trainer.
That's right.
Now, I know, again, I called out the name Mr. Google.
Uh-huh.
So did you go Google and get a, that's how you became certified? You went to a trainer? In other words, I know, but again, the people want to know, how do you become a certified personal trainer?
Okay. You can take, it's different routes that you can take. I took the international fitness the route. That's when I took it was mostly an open book test for me online. You understand what I mean? But I took a test online. There's different avenues where you can be certified or become a trainer. Now, we can also use as many trainers in the industry as we can because there's so many people that outnumbers the personal training industry. And we also trying to build a bridge between the medical industry, the orthopedic industry, chiropractic industry, along with us fitness folk. You understand what I'm saying? We can bubble with all of the rest of them. If we can work in a giant circle with all of them, then we can work on fixing the person and keeping the maintenance up on the person.
Miss Jessie May.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you know Miss Jessie May. Miss Jessie May was a good woman. Lord knows I love Miss Jessie May. She was a good woman. But the one thing that was recognizable about Miss Jessie May, she had the grandma arms.
Oh, you talking about
she kept some grandma arms. Yeah, but I'm like, Miss Jessie May, and when she hugged
that's
you,
how you know they can cook.
When she hugged you with the grandma arms, you're like, Miss Jessie May, let me go. So how do women get rid of the grandma arms? Because I see a lot of Miss Jessie Mays around town.
Okay.
And again, Bernard, I know about the Jessie May grandma arms, but the people want to know, how do they get rid of the grandma Miss Jessie May arms?
All right, to all of my Jessie May grandmama arm who waves and when they stop and they keep waving.
Yes.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. Though that right there, that's from a lot of consumption of, let's say, white things. When I mean white things, that's white rice, white potatoes, white pasta, white bread. Now, when you consume that breaks down in the starches breaks down. Well, the white breaks down into starches. The starches break down into sugars. The sugars break down into stored fat. All right. Now, Big Mama might be working and going hard all day long. She's losing muscle tissue too. You understand? Because she's so used to eating things that are white. And when she's not putting back proteins. You understand? So the sugars is breaking down into stored fat. When it's too much accumulating right here in the middle, now God got to start putting it in different places for balance. You can't gain 50 pounds in your head first, you know what I mean? It got to all start in the middle, because you have a hard time tying your shoes. If that's the case, you're going to flip on over. You dig? But that's a sign of inflammation. That's a sign of water retention. Sometimes when your body is not consuming enough water, ladies, it tends to retain water. Now you're starting to see inflammation in the wrists, inflammation in them feet because you're walking all day long, or inflammation in the ankles. You understand? When that body don't get enough water, she's going to retain water. When she don't get enough food, some of y'all eating once a day, and you going, and you wondering why you're gaining weight. It's because your body's not trusting you to feed her. You understand? And what we talked about, that calorie counting. If you're not getting close to 36, well, we're not going to get to 3,200 calories to gain a pound, but you also want to keep the maintenance up on your body to keep the weight you already have. You understand? Because if you're not feeding her enough, and you feeding her, say, if it takes 3,200 calories to gain a pound, and you only giving her 1,900 or 1,100 calories a day, she's not going to trust you to go to the bathroom. Her meaning your body. I mean, that's when she's going to start storing it in places that you really don't want it. You know?
Okay, that's a lot of good information.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of good information. Again, I knew all of that, but the people didn't know.
Also, women's fat cells are larger than our fat cells as men. Fat cells for men, we don't hold a lot of water like women do. So it's imperative that the women do take in their water. Our bodies are more built for hunting, and women are more built for nurturing. You know.
Great information, Bernard. Let me ask you again: how can they reach you? How can they sign up to be one of your? How do we get in touch with Elite Fitness?
All right, my Facebook handle is King Bernard Gracy on Facebook. You can find us at Gracy Elite Fitness on Instagram. Also, you can find us on TikTok under King Gracy on the TikTok. I'm located on 3254 Riceboro Road, right next door to Stars and Strikes. You can contact us, area code 912-844-3338. That's area code 912-844-3338. We specialize in everything from weight loss, weight gain, muscle growth. We also do bodybuilding. One thing about it too, Mr. John Milton, we've got a bodybuilding show coming up August the 5th at the Croc Center. All right, I am now the new IMBF, WMBF promoter for the South, Dirty South. Boy, we bringing it back to Augusta. Shout out to Mr. Randall Key, who was the last one to have it down here, but now we have the very first Augusta Garden City National. Well, Mr. Mayor's going to do our welcome in there too, man. Mr. Mayor Gardner Johnson.
Run it. Run it.
Yes, sir.
Again, you heard the information, you heard the address, you heard the phone number, so please, man, please, sir, you want just for the ones that just tuning in, but repeat that to them again.
It's 3254 Riceboro Road. If you're looking to get your body in shape, you're looking to become the greatest version of yourself with weight loss, weight gain, even some boxing here and there. We've got step aerobics class. We've got cycling, soul cycling. When we turn them lights off and turn the fog machines on, man, we got the laser lights going while you on your bicycles, man. I mean, dig it. It's something that you have to experience for yourself, you know, in order to see what I'm talking about. But the biggest thing about it is we specialize in numbers. We're going to hold you accountable. We're going to help you get those numbers because it's time to get summertime fine. And the way you do that is you call area code 912-844-3338, or you can stop by at any time at 3254 Riceboro Road, right next door to Stars and Strikes.
Bernard, I got to give you a challenge.
Challenge me.
I got to give you a challenge because you got some big talk. You got some But before I give you a challenge,
all right.
Before get ready, because I got one question that this person is trying to get on to ask the questions. We got a question from the floor.
Yeah, Miss Gladys Ramsey.
Okay, Ms. Ramsey, how you doing?
She have a question. She said, what is your rate for personal training?
The rate varies. We do everything from boot camps. Right now we have a boot camp special going for $99 for unlimited boot camps. All right, now, when I say unlimited, that's a 5 a.m. class, a 9 a.m. class, and a 5 and 6 p.m. class. Now, when I mention unlimited, you can come to the 5 a.m. class, and if you still feeling froggy, come to that 5 p.m. class. You feel me? Each class is 1 hour long, all right, and each class have a different flavor to it, too. You're not going to experience the same thing every class. If you do, I'll give you $1, all right? So we have different trainers that's going to be having different type of characteristics and different type of things they're going to throw at you, so it's never going to be a dull moment up in there. All right, so that's just for our $99 boot camps. Now, for our one-on-one personal trainings can run you anywhere from $380 for a 30-minute session. That's 2 30-minute sessions out of the week. That's 12 sessions out of the month. But one thing about it is I'm not going to play with you when it comes to them sessions. It's a reason why it's a certain price for that. You are spending on a purse. You're spending to cover it up, but this is for your health. I've seen a lot of people. I work right next door to the lotto store, and in the lotto store, they'll go in there with canes. They'll go in there with wheelchairs and everything, and I've got everything that they need to prescribe to them to walk better, to feel better, and all of that. But they gambling it all. It's all a gamble. You understand what I'm saying? It's all a gamble. So even with the 1 hour session, I'll get to the 1 hour. The 1 hour sessions are $480, and that's for two sessions a week, and that's 12 sessions out of the whole month. But one thing about it is, like I said, if you see my page, if you go to my page on GracyEliteFitness.com, or if you go to Instagram Gracie Elite Fitness, you can see for yourself the road to victory. I'm talking about I don't just take pictures. I do videos. I do documentaries on people. Now I'm looking to you to your face, Augusta, because I'm so sick of. I'm sorry, Mr. John.
We live, baby. We are live.
I'm so sick and tired of preaching to you, Augusta. And I was talking to him, and I was just talking about taking my talents to South Beach or something like that. Man, I've been preaching to you for 11 years now, Augusta. You understand what I'm saying? And I've been trying to heal you, Augusta. And if one of these cities decide to pick me up and to take me for my time, I don't want to be like one of them people that come back to the city and not show love like some of the athletes and all that type of stuff. I'm giving out healing. You understand what I'm saying? And that costs us a price sometimes.
Yeah, Mr. Gracie.
Yeah.
Got another question from the floor.
Miss Gladys Ramsey is asking, is boot camp good for a beginner or somebody's out of shape or somebody that's just beginning?
Absolutely. Miss
That's what
Gladys.
she wants to know.
Yeah, Miss Gladys, this is what it is. We specifically have boot camps on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. And at 9 o'clock. And Saturdays at 9
AM
o'clock.
or PM?
These are 80 AM classes. Get them on up out that bed. All right. Once you come there, it's a 1 hour show. Now what we're gonna do? We call it the happiest hard working hour of your life, Miss Gladys. Now you got to come down here and ask for old Cuz. Now, if you don't remember my name, ask for Cuz. All right. So you come down there at 3254 Riceboro Road, Miss Gladys. What I'm gonna do is give you a look over. I'm gonna see what's going on with your body first. I like to tell people what's going on with them first before they even start opening their mouth. You feel me? The body speak a language too. So it'll be impressive to know that you're spending your money in the right spot. I'm telling you what's going on with your body, giving you a diagnosis of what's going on with it, and then I'm gonna work on how we gonna heal that thing and how we gonna transform it into its greatest version.
Okay, now
one more thing. I got a comment.
Okay.
Miss Claire, I'm going to say Tyler, right?
Right on.
She says, hello, my son, Gracie.
Oh, hey, Mama Claire.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Ma, I made it.
What is Babylon?
With John. There it is.
Is it the Babylon Diva?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mama, I know you is, Mama Clara.
Okay.
Come on now. Many times you done prayed for me. Come on, Mama Clara.
Well, listen.
And shout out to my mama Jamesine. That's Jamesine Johnson. That's my birth mama right there. Shout out to my birth mama. Shout out to and shout out to we always adopted mamas around here. And Mama Walker, Mama Mildred Walker. I want to shout out her too. Right on.
But no, can I still give you my old-fashioned challenge?
You sure can.
I'm gonna give you a challenge.
Go for it.
Before we let the lights go out and the camera go off, I'm gonna challenge you.
Man, you better challenge me.
And now remember, I already know you can do it, but the people want to know. The people want to know, can you do it?
Okay, all right.
Here's the red challenge flag.
Okay,
This is the red challenge flag. You seen this red challenge?
I'm getting nervous now, man.
It's the red challenge flag, Bernard. And listen, when I drop this flag, the challenge has been set. I just set the challenge for you. I just set the challenge. And the challenge is that you have to continue creating the biggest losers in Augusta.
Yeah,
You
man.
have to continue getting people blood pressures down. You have to continue getting folks off diabetes. You have to continue making yourself the elite great fitness center that you have. You have to continue doing this. So you just been challenged. So if I look around and say somebody that they've been to Bernard's elite greatness fit, I know he's leading up and meeting the challenge. So your challenge has been set. Don't you tell me I can't get that person to lose weight. Then you can't tell me I can't get that person off diabetes.
Right on.
You have been challenged and you need to meet the challenge. So can you meet the challenge?
Thank you, Lord. I take
Are you
that
accepting the
challenge.
challenge?
Yes, sir.
You accepting the challenge?
Yes, sir, man.
I'm talking about I want to see the results. I want to see them posted. I want to hear people talking about it because, again, I can tell you how to lose weight. I can tell you to go to Google. But I want to see, can you lead up to this challenge and meet the challenge? Because people are getting sick.
Yes.
People are going to the grave early. People are dying and getting no medicine they shouldn't be getting on. So I'm putting that challenge on elite. Matter of fact, not elite, Gracie elite fitness.
Yes, sir.
Because a lot of people have been up on your toolage. A lot of people came to your doors. A lot of people. So you have been on the spotlight for a while.
Yes, sir.
That's your challenge.
Yes, sir.
That's your challenge.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge
brother.
accepted.
Yes, sir.
Got to be more careful. Matter of fact, start with the person that's watching the screen.
That's
You
right.
have been challenged also. Make your way down to Elite Great Fitness, Riceboro Road. Sign up. Get your membership. Don't do it by yourself. Bring your friend. Bring your family member. Also, encourage your enemies to come to see Mr. Bernard Gracy.
Come on and see me.
Come see me, and I believe he can accept the challenge and will meet the challenge.
That's right.
So again, now what days of the week are you open?
Oh, Monday through Saturday. That's Monday through Saturday. Now, if you catch me on Mondays through, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we are open 5 a.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m. All right, Thursdays, we have a 9 a.m. class. That's for beginners, like Miss Gladys was asking about the 9 a.m. beginners class. And we also have a beginners class on Saturday at 9. But other than the beginners classes, we also have the 5 a.m., the 6 p.m., and the 5 p.m.
But no, I hate to cut y'all, but again, I already got the answer to this question right here. But the people want to know, this is a simple question. Don't make a hard answer now. What do you do when you don't feel like going to the gym?
Ooh, boy, man.
What do you do when you want to lay down, eat a bowl of cereal, some frosted flakes, some Rice Krispies, brownies, and moon pies? What do you do? Because, again, the people depending on you. The people want to make sure my blood pressure can get lowered, my diabetes can get... What do you do? Be like, man, I ain't coming today. How in the hell you stay motivated? Who motivates you?
Mr. John, one
Got
thing
to be motivated. I know now. I know.
Yes,
the
man.
people want to know.
One thing is, I'm powered by spirit. You understand? Some days I do get up and I don't want to go and work out with the folk. Some days I do want to sit home and just be Bernard and listen to some birds or pet my dog or something like that. But it's a couple of reasons. Reason number one, when I wake up and I look at my kids, you understand, and I see them in their beds and stuff like that, I know I gotta go get it. Back hurt, spirits hurt, mind hurt. You understand what I'm saying? But I have responsibilities to take care of. Looking at them motivates me. You feel me? That's 50% of my flesh laying in that bed, man. Get off your A and go get it.
Go get it.
You feel me? Men are hunters by nature. Lions don't negotiate with men. We go hunt.
Okay.
You understand? So
Okay.
yeah. So that's one. And then the other thing is, I know somebody's depending on me. I know I got somebody grandmama, somebody mama, somebody brother, somebody sister who needs me to be there because of diabetes, because of high blood pressures and things like that. And it's a for real thing. And it's a for real thing.
But no, I listen, I don't know if you do, but I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you for spending the time out. But now, as you know, I got to give away something. I got to give away something for the people that paid attention to this conversation, which was a very informative, enlightening, good conversation. So the ones that took the time out to pay attention to this conversation, I'm going to give you something to take home with you. Bernard.
Yes, sir.
I got a $25 gift card from Zaxby's.
Not the Zaxby's.
I got a $25 gift card, but it's...
You know they ain't gonna get the salad, John. You know they ain't gonna get the
They
salad.
eating the salad. This for the salad. Don't get nothing but the salad.
Do what you want to do with your $25 thing, man, before you come see. But that'll allow you to come see me, too,
This
man.
the carb salad.
Yes, sir.
This for the carb. Again, $25 gift card. But the only way you can get this gift card, you had to pay attention to the conversation.
That's right.
Now, I got two questions. I got two questions for you. Listen, the first question is always very simple. What area, town, or apartment did he grow up in? Where did he grow up at? Now, if you paid attention to the conversation, you know the answer to the first question. Now, the second question might be a little difficult, but you had to pay attention. I want to know, what was the name of his daddy's dog? What was the name of his daddy's dog? It was white, we know. We know it was white, but if you know the name of his dad's dog, you got the second question, and you also got a chance to win this $25 gift card from Zaxby's. Get the salad with this card also. Get the carb salad. But again, the first question is, where did he grow up at? What part of town did he grow up in? And the second question is, what is the name of that white dog that his daddy had? Put the answer on the screen. The first person to get the answer to the question right, you got your gift card coming to you. But you had to come to Jay's Place Barbershop, 1927 Olive Road, to pick it up. Now, Bernard, again, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, I'm thankful
the
to be
people,
here.
I appreciate you.
Here.
Listen, now, I don't know what this guy gonna give us. I got the guy named DJ J. Will.
DJ J. Will on the ones and twos.
He's on the ones and twos, so sometimes he give me something to get crazy with, something to chill with. So I don't know what he gonna give us. Now, don't you forget you've been challenged.
Yes, sir.
Don't you forget you've been challenged.
Challenge accepted.
So that being said, whatever he gonna give us to get out here, I call it a rock out here. We just gonna rock out. So whatever song, dance, whatever you want to do, but it's up to him.
That's right.
Now, again, CSO, put the question on the screen. Put the question on the screen. If you know the question, the answer to the question, what is the place he grew up at?
That's right.
That's the first question. The second question is, what is the name of that white dog that his daddy had? He said the answer. Did you pay attention, CSOA? Did you pay attention? I got 50 people in the audience back there. Did you 50 people pay attention to the question? Get the answer to the question, put it on the screen, because again, $25. But you got to get the salad. You got to get the salad. You got to get, don't get the wings and things, get the salad. Also, my next guest for next week in this very hot seat will be my good friend Shantae Bradley. Shantae Bradley will be in this hot seat next week. I'm telling you, CSOA, butterflies are blue. That's the organization that she has. It's a nonprofit organization that primarily focuses on girls.
Yeah.
Getting girls motivated, encouraged to be good young girls in the community. So please, man, please, sir, tune in to Barbershop Talk Live next week in this very hot seat. Shantae Bradley, it's going to be a good conversation. I feel it, 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 I feel it.
Yes, sir.
So listen, do we have the answer to the screen on the question? Do we have an answer? No answer to the question, but don't matter. But you can also put the answer to the question on the screen later on. We'll check the answers. Make sure that you have the answer. Again, the first question is, what apartment complex area did he grow up in? Also, what is the name of that white dog that his daddy had?
That's right. That's right.
Did you ask the question? It was the name of the dog. We do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't tell
That's
him.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
Don't we have we have a question.
We got a question. Oh,
yeah, we have a question.
Okay.
It's on the other Barbershop Talk Live account.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He got my
what we got?
glasses on. He got the world's smartest camera here.
All right.
She said, well, Linda Walker. I apologize. My comment is delayed because the video is freezing up. Aren't there times when medication or absolutely necessary? Like if a person has a particular chemical imbalance, is medication?
Oh, is medication good for a person?
Is it good for somebody that's having a certain type of chemical imbalance?
Like a hormonal chemical imbalance?
That's what I'm assuming.
Okay,
yeah.
no, medication is not always prescribed. That doesn't have to always be prescribed if you have a hormonal imbalance. For the women who's experienced like the little hairs underneath your chin sometimes, and you have to keep plucking them things and stuff like that, that's a hormonal imbalance and stuff like too. That's the way you fix that is with you can use flax seeds. That's another good thing. Now, men shouldn't use flax seeds because it'll destroy our testosterone. You feel me? Men should eat pumpkin seeds. And them things good too. But pumpkin seeds will make you, hey man, listen, if you want to build testosterone or have a testosterone booster, then choose pumpkin seeds. But we're talking about balancing hormones and things of that nature. So that's when you have to know about your herbs, your seeds, your fruits, and your vegetables.
Good information, but no, I didn't know about the pumpkin seeds, but I'm going to get me a case of them today.
Oh, yeah, man.
I would get a case of pumpkin seeds tonight, Kroger, Big Lot, home, whatever I'm going to get some pumpkin seeds.
That's
okay,
right.
John, I got to follow on that last question. The correct, I think she was asking about the somebody chemical imbalance in the brain, the mind, the brain.
Oh, okay.
Is it a food to affect that?
I don't know if it's psychological. Is it food or that was she put in the comment?
Okay, that goes back to remember what I was talking about with ashwagandha.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be certain herbs and foods that also assist the brain. Walnuts also assist the brain. If you notice, some foods look like what they heal. So if you break open a walnut, it looks like a little brain.
Yes, it causes she talking about mental states, depression and stuff like that. That's what she's talking about.
Is it anything to curve that?
Yeah.
Okay, blue fruits and blue vegetables. If you're feeling blue, eat blue. All right? Dig this. Plums, blueberries, blackberries, the darker color blue fruits. If you're feeling down and feeling blue, because they have an enzyme in them that helps you with stress and help you with depression and stuff like that. You know, and they're also anti-inflammatories, you know, and cancer retardant agents, you know.
Seriously, I encourage you, I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you to get down to Gracy Elite Fitness. And if you want to give them a call, the phone numbers again is
area code 912-844-3338. Area code 912-844-3338.
All right, I think we got to answer the question.
All right.
We got to answer the question. Again, this is a $25 gift card from Zaxby that you are required to get the salad.
This is from
Ooh,
Edward.
the $25 salad.
Edward Kelton
Okay.
Wright.
Okay.
He says Sunset Homes,
Oh, that's that. Wait a
And the
minute.
dog name is King.
Okay,
That's right.
Wait a
He
minute.
got both
Oh,
of them right.
Is that right?
That's right.
All right. So
that's right for Mr. Right.
All right, Mr. Wright, you got the question right. So again, here's your $25 gift card from Zaxby's.
$25.
You got to get the salad. Don't get the wings and things.
That's right. Don't get them wings and things, man. No,
So listen,
sir.
come by Jay's Place Barbershop, 1927 Ollie Road. Barbershop Talk Live has given you a chance to win if you have won. So keep tuning in. Bigger and better guests coming up real soon. If you want to be a guest on Barbershop Talk Live, please, ma'am, please, sir, inbox me. You want to be a sponsor of Barbershop Talk Live, please, ma'am, please, sir, inbox me. We'll take anybody. If you have a person that you want to see in this hot chair, if you know anybody you think would be able to sit in this hot seat, inbox. We'll be glad to have them on this hot seat. So again, keep tuning in. Next week, my special guest will be Miss Shantae Bradley. She has butterflies or blue.
Butterflies
are blue. So
Miss
again,
Shantae.
tune in right here. And again, this is an uncut live show. I don't know what we're gonna do. So
And I
listen,
love it,
I
man.
love it. So, but now listen, we got to get out of here.
Yes.
we got to go.
Already?
We got to go.
It's 10:30.
Listen, the people. Look, now I got 40 people here. It was 50. So the people are leaving. The people are getting out of here. But now we got to go.
All right,
So with that being said, now it's 20 people. Look at they leaving out the door so fast. So, but now whatever DJ J will give us.
Yeah.
I don't know what he gonna give us. So whatever he give us, that's how we rock out of here on Barbershop Talk Live.
That's
so,
right.
So Fred, give me something for coming on.
Yeah. Mr. John, let me get
You
some
better
love,
give me
baby.
some of that, man.
Yes,
listen,
sir.
listen, we got to get out of here, but no, and I want you to keep tuning in to Barbershop Talk Live.
Yes, sir.
Also, we got so much stuff going on the next few weeks, so I encourage you to keep tuning in. Again, you've been challenged.
Yes, sir.
You've been challenged to the high. And if I see somebody coming out that building of yours, slumped over, slew-footed, moving slow, I'm going to get on you. So again, it's crazy. So, but now, you ready to rock out here?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
I don't
ready.
care. I don't know what he's going to give us.
Oh, no.
I don't know what. Let's get out here, man.
You better hit him with that Frankie
Let's
Beverly, man.
Come on, let's get out of here.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Let's get out of
No,
here.
I'm finna hit him with the prep. Hit him with that carrot patch. Straight from the sunset. Hit him with that guitar.
Toilet bowl.
Snap wrong with it. Oh, no, not with it. Not the kid play.
And now, we're live. Yes, live from James Place. And we're talking Barbershop Talk. Yes, Barbershop Talk, where nothing is off limits and everything's on the table. Everything's on the table. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. At James Place. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. Barbershop Talk. At James Place. Barbershop Talk. 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 At James Place. Barbershop Talk. Everything's on the table.